Hello and welcome everybody to yet another beautiful music production live stream. I am Felix Rösch, Berlin-based composer, mining the edges of electronic, ambient and classical music. That's what I do for a living for more than 10 years now. And on this stream here you will find a very beautiful and very small audience. And a small community of music makers from all over the world. We're basically sharing our ideas and stories and always learning new stuff together here while I'm live streaming my music making sessions. I do this 3 times a week. The streaming schedule for that is in the description of this video, so if you're interested to know when the next stream will be, you can find it there. If you would like to join, just say hi in chat. I read out every message, I reply to every comment if you're seeing this after the fact. I also release different videos on music production techniques and gear I'm using and all sorts of stuff like that. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, consider subscribing, because that way you won't miss any of it. Shout out, by the way, to our latest subscriber, Max Carey. Today is Saturday, the 8th of August 2020, and we will be working on a beautiful, hopefully beautiful, who knows, piano electronic crossover piece that is already playing in the background. I'll just switch to the monitor here. So right now this piece is like 2 minutes and 8 seconds long. We could end this here. 14-bit MIDI is in chat. Moin Miner. Morning 14-bit MIDI. How are you on this beautiful Saturday? Is it just as hot in Stuttgart as it is here in Berlin? Because it's really, I woke up and I felt like I was in an oven or something. Or when you wake up in a tent and it's way too hot. That's the weather here right now. Way too hot. Hey, Maciej Sadowski. Hey, nice to see you. How are you? Well, we are back to our favorite background loop here. And how is the weather in Poland? I was between the streams I was thinking of how this thing here could continue, and I really wasn't sure. On the last stream, Lucy Waves said something like we should use some kind of ambient, like a nature sounds or something, and I usually like to do that actually, and I still think it's not the worst idea. I think it's actually a good idea. I think only nature sounds would be a little bit too less, but yeah, not sure. And then I thought, let's expand on this percussion idea, so that we have, let's see, I'm just trying out something now. Oh wait, you know what we'll do? That's a good start. We'll just listen to this thing from beginning to end, and then all of you can listen into your heads what should happen after that. That's, I think, usually for me, that's a good thing to do. Well, the stream is kind of bad right now. What happened there? 14-bit media says, oh wait, Maciej Sadowski, the same, 28 degrees. Oh god. Yeah, I mean, Berlin and Berlin's pretty close to Poland, in case you don't know, but yeah, it's actually pretty close. So the weather might be similar. Let's see how hot it is here. But right now it feels like, I don't know. Ah yeah, 28 degrees, same. Okay, and it will be 34 today, so that's kind of bad. 14-bit media says, on the Autobahn, you're on the Autobahn listening to this stream. That's beautiful. That's commitment, 14-bit media. 14-bit media says, on the Autobahn driving to Warsaw. I'm not sure how to pronounce Warsaw in English. I think it's Warsaw. Hot, but AC in car helps. Oh yeah, I guess. So you're listening to the stream while you're driving. Hopefully not. Hopefully somebody else is driving, like one of your children or something. Okay, let's listen to this. Yeah, I still like this initial idea a lot. And that's fine. I also like the repeats here. I think the percussion might be a little bit too loud. It's at -12 now. Let's put it at -16 dB. Not sure about the kick. I mean, the sidechain is pretty heavy. Yeah, we might have to dial down the sidechain a little bit. It's a really quiet. Maybe there needs to be some kind of lead into this. That's the simplest one. 14-bit media says, headphones on and go! Alright, alright. I really appreciate that, Oh, wait, no, that's like the worst possible spot to put that kick drum. Let's have it line up with some melodic element. Yeah, maybe with this downbeat here. Oh, okay, not down. Oh yeah, that's maybe a little bit better. 14-bit media says, I'm in Berlin in 2 weeks, so maybe a glass of cold Moabitian water would be not a bad idea. Yeah, please do. Next in 2 weeks. Should be possible. You know, just hit me up on Instagram and we can go for a walk or something and have some water. Yeah, please. That would be awesome. Oh, that's a good question. Maciej Sadowski asks, 14-bit media, what are you going to do in Warsaw? Warsaw. I think it's Warsaw. Oh, this is I have not really played on time here, so this kick drum is a little bit too late. And instead of changing the recording, I'm just going to notch this a little bit to the left. And a little bit more. And if you're wondering why these are two tracks, one is the sidechain trigger. It's just a MIDI trigger, and the other one is the actual kick drum. So the yellow one is the kick drum. Yeah, that's better. So yeah, I'm thinking, you know, maybe let's try some... Let's try some ambiences. I've recorded lots of these... Lots of these here in Berlin, like bird chirping and in parks and stuff like that. I'm not sure though if I can download this right now without killing the stream. You know what? In about 2 days, we'll have the greatest internet here in the world, and then I can have Dropbox running, and it will be beautiful, I promise. But right now we still have the crappy old internet, and that's kind of a problem. So let's see. Oh, by the way, that always helps. You know, if you're getting anything out of this live stream, it would help me immensely if you would just click that like button. Because, you know, usually these streams get like, I don't know, something between 9 and 30 or 40 views. And, you know, just one like really helps a lot. So, okay, wait, what did I want to do here? User library, sounds. So here I've collected basically all the sounds which are not musical. Wind. Not sure if wind is the right... Nature. Nature is empty. That's good. Okay. What type of ambient do we want? I mean, the great thing about these ambient sounds is that you can then sidechain them as well, and it's kind of it's a good good sound to sidechain, I think. And it's also, you know, I like having these real recordings of nature, like field recordings, in my music. I'm not entirely sure why. I just kind of like it. Okay, now this one here is not downloaded yet, so I will have to download it. I know this one is good and this might work. So what I'll do now is go to Dropbox and download this. So this might kill the stream a little bit, but you know, the audio will still work. There will be just some frames dropping. So that's how it is today. Oh wait, let's do it like this. I have to start Dropbox, and then I have to tell Dropbox to sync this immediately. And then we have some beautiful park bird chirping sounds. It's still loading. And the other thing I thought was, I don't know if you know Rob Clouth. I think he has put out an album. He is basically a really weird and interesting electronic music producer who does more of like experimental stuff. And he's working, at least the music I've listened to and I fell in love with was very percussive and very weirdly percussive. So it was not like 4/4 on the floor and then some percussion on top of that, but really some, I don't know, irregular rhythms and just some weird stuff. And it was beautiful. And I'm, you know, thinking of this right now when thinking about how to continue this track. This might be a little bit, I mean, Rob Clouth is maybe a little bit too heavy, and this might not really be the thing that, exactly that, which works with this track, but I think, you know, just a little taste of Rob Clouth and just working with this percussion sound we have here. Maybe that's a good idea. I'm also thinking about mapping this to a MIDI controller So the kick sound and some of the percussion here. But we'll see. You know, just some like a drum solo maybe, you know? Kind of like this idea. I mean, this one is pretty bad. Now let's consolidate this. Okay, it has been downloaded, I think. Or has it? Maybe. Maybe not. Ah, yeah, there it is. Okay, great. I'm just going to put this here, and I will stop Dropbox now. Stop. All right. So we have this. Okay, we have to filter this a lot. Let's see what else is on this track. I think nothing. That is good. Okay, we don't need the low end. Yes. And there's lots of hiss, it's the high end, which is very good to fill out a track, you know, especially if it lacks some high end and you just have this little thing going on. It really helps. It's a little bit heavy maybe, so let's put a high shelf on there and get rid of some. And let's put some reverb on this track. I mean, the really hard part with working with these ambiences is that it's pretty easy to make it sound really generic new age music. And I don't know. I don't want this to sound like generic new age music, so 14-bit MIDI says, my wife's family is from Warsaw, so the kids will visit their grandparents. And I'm writing music for a film for Polish TV. Oh, that's nice. And need to be there for the final mixes. Hey, that's nice. That's a good coincidence. Wait, I just have to clean this thing here a little bit. And will you also do some, like, vacation? Just going into the woods, to the lakes. Okay. So I'm not sure how long this drum solo thing will be. Maybe we also need... Oh, I'm sorry. And it's a little bit too quiet right now. You know what? Let's... I'm sorry. Let's have a instrument here. I'm not sure if it's the simpler or the sampler that has this beautiful function where you can just slice everything along the transients. Yeah, here, slice, right. Okay. And right now I'm just playing it on my on the Rev2. Okay, let's decrease the sensitivity a little bit. And it goes down to the C here. So what I'll do now is, I think, also have this kick trigger. Oh man, this will be a little bit complex. You know, what I want to do now is to have a setup where I can just, you know, play all these drums without spending lots of time setting this up. Something is not right here, but yeah, that's how it should sound. Okay, you know what? I'll just bounce this here. Just a really short snippet of it. Like this. Just a really short snippet. And use this as the file I will be working with in the sampler. Okay. We don't need an MP3 version. Right, let's do it. Releases. Piano EP. We need a better name for this thing. Percussion. All right. Now, this should be it. So, where is there's the simpler track, and now we'll just import this into the simpler. And then hopefully we can already play around with this, and I'm not sure how we do this here. And if it's possible to have it in one instrument. You know, the kick, the sidechain trigger, and the percussion. Let's see. I'm just curious if it's possible to play this. Okay, where is the percussion? There, percussion. Okay, let's import this. It's really quiet. Okay, and the sensitivity needs to be a little bit lower, so we... And if you're wondering, these are just piano sounds. I was just messing with all the noises you could make on the piano and then quantizing it. Hey, but 14-bit MIDI, do you need to be there for the final mixes, or do you want to be there? Because I made the in my experience, the mixing engineer never wants to have the composer, or not never, but you know, is not very keen on having the composer sitting next to him and just always saying, "Hey, can you make the music a little bit louder here? Ah, that phrase is so beautiful. Can you push this a little?" But maybe that was just my experience. Okay, something is... What happened there? Something is wrong there. And I'm not sure what. Because here it's working? No, it's not. Sounds like crap. What's... Huh? What is this? Ah, okay. Apparently... Ah, you know what this is? This is the key step that automatically plays when I hit start, and that is playing a sequence. So I'll just switch that off. All right. Should be fine now. Okay. Let's see where this goes. So we'll fade in the nature sounds. Okay, and we'll have to fade these in really slowly. A little bit later, maybe. What happens if we just play this a little bit faster? So I've just pitched up the nature sounds by 6 half-tone steps. Oh, wait, let's put it down maybe? Like 5 semitones. That's more interesting. Add some more reverb. Okay, now that's okay. And you know what? We'll have this. I think the overall structure will be, we'll have this, then we'll have a drum solo, and then we'll have the A part again, and that's the end of the piece. I think that might work. Okay. You know what? I'll just record some percussion and then we'll record some kick drum stuff. And maybe it's really bad and we'll delete it. Maybe there's something to it. Let's see. Okay, I'll just create a loop here and then just fiddle on my Rev 2. Wait, and we need a click drum, a click track for that. I hope this replaces it. Yeah. All right, let's see what we can do with this. First of all, let's hard quantize this. Yeah, just because I did not really play that well. What is this? Okay, that's really bad. I'm not sure if we can do anything with this. What is this? Okay, I think the quantization was also really bad. Okay, you know what? Let's do it again. That was bad. And we'll do it maybe 3 times, and if after 3 times it's still like 0.1% chance that there's anything good coming out of this, we'll just stop it. Another thing I thought was, I mean, the original idea was to play some percussion sounds on the piano and then just see what we can do with it. So right now I'm thinking, why not play all that percussion stuff on the piano directly and then cut it up later? Okay, now this quantization was also not good. Let's have it quantized in 16th. That's pretty boring. Okay, let's have it quantized in not current grid, but well, 16th is actually should be okay, right? These are quarters. Ah no, these are eighths. Ah, okay. No, that's why this didn't work. Okay, so we'll have to do it in 30 seconds. Yeah, that's better. You know what? I'm thinking, why not record something on the piano on top of this and just do some, you know, try to find some percussion sounds on the piano and just record that. You know what? I'll do that. I'm just about to do that. Okay. Let's record. And I will just, you know, play with the pedals and the key without making any tones, you know, we're just making percussion sounds on the piano. Let's see if this works. I don't know. That was a little bit crappy, but let's see if we can do anything with that. That was not just a little bit crappy, that was really crappy, but with the power of electronic music, I compel the crap. No, what, not compel? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Let's try something. First of all, it needs to be louder, and we can just quantize all of that. Let's see. Now this is what we recorded. Wait, there is this track here. And on this track there are lots of effects and drum bass and compressors and shaper box and all sorts of stuff that is already designed to make more musical sense out of this. Let's see what happens. We put it here. I'm thinking maybe we need to have several of these tracks and, you know, loop them differently. That might work. So I will just make a group and copy all the effects from this track onto the group. So yeah, and now we just have to make sure that this shaper box is also, wait, piano perk group, that the shaper box is also receiving its MIDI trigger. Wait, where piano perk? Yeah, and it's not. All right, now it is. Let's see if it works. Yeah, there's the trigger working. Okay. Yeah, and now I think we can just choose different loops from here. And maybe it's also interesting to choose, oh yeah, let's do this. To have very, just random bits here. I'm just going to, honestly, just random bits. Choose random bits here and then loop them and see what happens. Well, that's kind of interesting, I think. I mean, it's still a 4/4 thing. Yeah, but this kind of works. Or does it? I kind of like it. We have to EQ the low end, I think, because it's way too heavy on the low end. Let's have another track here and put that one here. Funny. Just provoking happy accidents. Sometimes Sometimes it works. It works. Now let's add some very aggressive high end. Okay, and here as well. And you know what? Let's do another one. We'll just move this loop and loop a completely different area. So maybe this one. That's all too much 4/4 for me. Yeah, that's better. And then we could also build this up, right? So we could have, in the end, it's 4 tracks playing, or 5, and it just starts with 1. Let's see. Now let's choose a different one. Okay. Kind of like this one here. Okay, and let's have another one. Let's make this a little bit longer. Okay, let's see how this sounds. This will be mayhem. And this one is also active, so this will be crazy. Okay, this is way too much. You know what? We'll just randomly choose some stuff here and build it up. If Lucy was here, like Lucy Waves, or Lucy, if you're seeing this as a replay, this is what I'm calling controlled chaos. Oh, wait, and something I would like to do here. That's another beautiful thing you can do with Ableton, is that you can just, well, let's try this. Select a couple of MIDI notes and then just warp them. Like, it's like in Ableton, like in Photoshop when you're just transforming stuff. That's so weird. Okay, let's try to quantize that. Maybe that helps. Okay, that's really a little too much. And let's see if we can do something with the kick drum. I think that the kick drum will be what the thing that brings some structure to this. Hopefully. Maybe not. Let's see. Wait, no! Okay, that's way too much. Now one thing we could do is just double the speed of most of these. And it's still in beats mode, so the transients should be preserved. And maybe just leave 1 or 2 at the original speed. It's still really fast. What? Ah, okay. Because of... And you know what? Beats mode also has this beautiful feature that you can just say it shouldn't go back and forth between the 2 transients, but just one shot and then have an envelope decay, like this one here. So you can really filter out all the noise between the transients. Is this too weird? Does this fit this track? I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe this is a really bad idea. Maybe this is a really bad idea. Let's see. I think I'm going to fiddle around with this for, no, like half an hour more. This one needs to be faster as well. Hey, and maybe the piano shouldn't go away completely. Not sure. Let's have this nature atmosphere a little bit, like not just a little bit, 9 dB more. That's too much. Maybe 5 dB more, 4. And I feel like there needs to be some more reverb. So let's do an automation on the reverb, because in the first part I think it was okay, and here it should be more. Now this sounds like I left my door open and recorded some piano. But okay, I kind of don't like this nature thing here. Let's pitch it up again. And maybe, you know, let's pitch it down a whole tone. Pitch it up. I'm really not sure about this. Really not sure. You know what? I'll just play around with the sidechain trigger and the kick drum a little bit. And record just, you know, some stuff. And if this doesn't work, I think we'll end the track there. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll end the track there. Kind of like this. Dum 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 beep. I mean, this here. That's too much. Bum, bum, dum, bum. Yeah, this. That's too much. That's a good one. Okay, let's quantize this. Dum dum dum. Okay. That's too much. That's a good one. I think I like this offbeat thing. Bum, bum. Yep. Okay, let's put this at half speed as well. What happened? Okay. I think we can be a lot more aggressive with the decay knob on the beats mode, because then a lot more of the noise between the sounds will be filtered away. Well, not filtered, but decayed away. Okay, I'm not sure about this MIDI thing here. This one was also not good. Okay, let's see how the transition sounds like, because that's probably the most important thing. Wait, what happened there? What's that? Ah, okay. I just deleted the original kick drum track without deleting the sidechain trigger. So there was no kick drum, but there was a sidechain. Sometimes it's really good, but in this case it's not. Let's have this. I like this more busy kick drum here. And let's delete this last one the second time around. No, that was not good. That's better. Yeah, and I think I'll just move this around and see if this is anything. And I find it really hard to judge right now if this works or if it's just a stupid idea. That's too much kick drum for sure. Let's put this here. Okay. Maybe some. I'm not sure about the nature sounds as well right now. Let's see if we have anything else. Rainfall through trees. I mean, these are lots of stuff I just found on, what's this called? There's a site where you can download royalty-free sound effects. And, oh, just stuff people have recorded. The City Thunder. Santiago Morning. Oh, that sounds good. Let's download this. Resume. Local. And now I have to tell Dropbox to please do this right now. Sync this right now. And we can just watch it downloading. Syncing 11 files, we just need one. And the stream, oh my god, it's taking a hit. But we can manage. Okay, let's listen to it again. Yeah, this, I don't like this too much. Oh wait, actually there was, on the last EP I used a sound that was really nice, like a, yeah, here. And it's not too big as well. Just 23 megabyte. So let's have this as well. That was recorded in at the countryside. So now the stream is a little bit laggy. I'm really sorry for that. We're just waiting for this stuff to download here. Okay. One file is finished. Now we need this one here. Sync now. So we have just several. Okay, is it done? Syncing. This will start right away. So we have some more, you know, wind and birds and this. I remember recording this and there was lots of like also bees and stuff flying around. And it's a beautiful atmosphere, I think. Not sure why this fits, but and maybe it doesn't. We can try it. Okay, I think it's done downloading. I hope so. Yes, looks good. And let's move it somewhere else, like here. Wait. That's more like kids playing. That must have been the neighbors. I'm just scrubbing around to see. Alright. Okay. Not what I expected. Okay, let's look, see if the other file we downloaded is a little bit better. Dropbox, user library, where is it? There. Sounds, Atmos, beers, Santiago Morning, I think was file we downloaded, and it's not yet downloaded. Okay. Well, you know what? For now, we'll just leave. Have no nature sounds in there. I think maybe this is. Maybe that's not. Okay, first of all, let's have the kick drums play legato so they don't just break away. Not sure about this. All right. I'm not sure if I like it. And I'm also not sure if just activating and deactivating the MIDI clip. Or maybe this makes sense to just drill some holes into this fast-moving thing and then just, no, that's too much. Okay, like this. So you know what? Maybe this track ends pretty quickly. What about continuing this pattern? I mean, if we go all in percussion mode, there needs to be more kick drum and more chaos. Well, I'm not really sure if this works. Okay, let's listen to this and see if this is anything. Like if there are 20% of this that I can see myself working. And first of all, let's repeat the last chord on the piano, just as a loop. And then we could work with this chord. Do something with that. Oh, you know what? I just had an idea. What we could also do is feed this, like have this chord play on the pedal board and just do some crazy stuff with the pedal board with that chord. I mean, that C major chord. Yeah, let's try this. You know what? I'll just start a new, or create a new track, and we will be recording a C major chord in that same register, and then see if we can do some crazy stuff with it, which I'm sure we can. It's just the question if it's musically pleasing, and I'm not sure about that, but we'll see. Okay, let's record something. case, sometimes I think there are ideas that are just not meant to be. Oh, and... oh man. Please, please, no. I didn't record it. Mixing Scholar, hey! Hey all. Nice to see you. How are you? You're in the UK right now, or is it? Or am I wrong? Okay, awesome. I recorded the wrong track. So everything we just did was not recorded. Nice. Well, yeah, we'll just have to do it again, which is maybe a good thing, because now we have to do it again. And doing things again is not always a bad thing. No, you can learn from what has worked and what has not, and I'm just trying to stay in a positive mindset here. Okay, let's record again. Okay. Mixing Scholar asks, this is the same track as last time, question mark. It sounds new. Well, maybe this is a good thing. Yeah, I'm just, you know, fiddling around with ideas how to continue this and how to make it longer than 2 minutes. And one idea right now was to... Wait, I'll stop the recording. One idea now was to just start with the percussion bits and you know, go from there. So we did some percussion stuff here with the piano again, and with the old percussion loop we recorded on the piano, and just added some kick drum stuff. And then I thought, hey, why not you loop that last piano chord? And then I thought, why not record that last piano chord and just put it through the pedal board and see what happens. So that's where we're at right now. And I'm not sure if this works. And most importantly, if this works with the track we've been working on last time, because it's pretty different. Okay, let's stop the loop. All right, let's have a listen. So I'm so sure that this thing, at least the way it is right now, will not work. Let's see. Mixing Scholar asks, are you taking a more electronic approach to this one? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I have no idea where this is going. If you have any idea, just let me know, and it will, you know, I will seriously consider it. Because right now I'm not really sure how this will continue. Because this, I'm not sure about this. I'm really not sure about this. Well, it's always good to experiment. Sometimes mistakes turn into something magic. Yeah, that's, I mean, honestly, most of the time I just fiddle around with stuff I don't like too much, but where there's something that maybe become interesting. And if you, I feel like if you work on this long enough, you will have molded this into something that is at least acceptable. And if you do this on the second day, and third day, and fourth day, and at some point, it will be something that works. I'm not sure if it's always really good, but it will be something that works. The only question is if I'm willing to spend that much time to do that, or if there's other stuff I could do in the meantime which might be more productive. Hey, Play Along Tracks. Hi, Felix. Hello. How are you on this beautiful Saturday morning? On this hot Saturday morning. We're currently trying to find an end to, or to some middle part to this piano piece. And it comes from here. I'm just going to show you real quick. Play Along Tracks, how are you? And he's gone. Well, see you next time. Well, I'm not really sure if this is... It's like a big break from what the track has been for the past 2 minutes. Well, let's see if this goes here. Oh! Play long tracks, right? Good. Thanks. For some reason, I thought your stream started at 11 on a Saturday. Yeah, well, it's because last Saturday it started at 11 o'clock. Usually it starts at 10. But honestly, my daughter will be in kindergarten very soon, and I might switch up the schedule again. Let's see. But right now it's Tuesday it's 15 like at 3 p.m. and the other days Wednesday and Saturday usually it starts at 10 a.m. I'm a night owl, so it's still pretty early for me. I really appreciate you being here then, Play Long Tracks. Usually I also loved working at night, but with having a kid that wakes up at 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and it's just, hey, wake up, ha, mama, papa. And yeah, you basically have to get up very early every day. And yeah, then staying up late is really hard. Okay, this sounds like crap. Let's reduce these tracks here. But I'm also thinking of maybe switching these streams to the evening when my daughter is asleep or something like that. Let's see. But then again, there's lots of implications. Let's see. But I'm definitely continuing. Not sure about this. I kind of like this. Okay, I don't know if it should be repeated 3 times, maybe just 2 times. Mixing Scholar asks, Felix, do you think anyone can become good at an instrument if they practice enough? I've never played violin before, but I really like the sound of them. Yeah, violin it's difficult. I think you can do it. It's obviously much easier if you're 6 years old and practice this for 10 years straight. But I have a violin here, and I don't really practice this. But what I can do, I can show you, is just to do just simple notes like. Just really, really simple stuff like that. And I think if you use that to build a track and you record one track of this and another one, at some point, if you just play really simple stuff, you can already do... oh man, this is detuned. This is so heavily detuned. Yeah, you can just do really simple stuff, and if you add lots of these simple layers and you are able to play the violin at least okay. I mean, I'm not playing okay, I'm playing really badly. I can just barely get any notes out of it. But it's enough to use it in some of the tracks I'm writing, and to just have some layers and some tremolo and some small violin lines. Yeah. And for example, I've just... wait, I can show you that. I've just put out... I actually put out a new single without telling anybody. That's why it really, it doesn't get any plays. Here, the Not by G Dolphin, Little Blue Maca. No! Sorry. Yeah, this violin melody. It's played on the violin and on the cello, and I can't really play any of these instruments really well, but it's enough to play this. If I just record lots of takes, yeah, and it didn't really play that violin a lot. I just, and I think you can become okay if you practice enough, okay enough to use it in productions if you play really simple stuff and if you write really simple stuff. Cal says, "Hey guys!" Yes, Cal, welcome. Beautiful to see you. Says, "Hey guys, how's the track going, Felix?" Yeah, well, I'm not sure really. I'm trying to build something that comes after this that isn't any D part or something. And right now it's this percussion mayhem, which is just, I don't know, it doesn't really work. Yeah, I think so. The track is, I don't know. Honestly, don't know. You know, the idea was to use some more percussion-based rhythms, some more percussion. But somehow... Yeah. You know, but if this track suddenly becomes some kind of square pusher thing, then also doesn't work, right? So, I mean, I think I'm going to fiddle around with this a little bit more, but I'm not sure if this is going anywhere. And let's just pitch these differently, so that we don't have the same click over and over again. Cal says, "Whoa, nice place." Nice place? Ah, playing. Oh, really? You think so? Oh man. If anybody... I mean, I have to say, for just, you know, casually playing this every now and then, and never having played this before my, I don't know, 28th birthday, I think it's okay. It's really not good. But thank you. Thank you anyway. Mixing Scholar says, "Wow, you're actually good. Why not include in your tracks?" I'm actually... Dude, I'm not good. I'm not good at playing the violin. I mean, that might also be because you know, I've studied with people who are really, really good violin players, and I regularly work with people who are really good, like professional violin players, and of course I can't even come close to what they can do. But yeah, I can play 1 or 2 notes, and then I have to. I do. I mean, oh, you mean incorporate it in this track? That's a possibility. Because right now it's just, it's really just bad. It's bad. Yeah. I mean, I'm incorporating this in some of my tracks, lots actually. Especially with the cello, I'm a little bit better on playing at the cello, at playing cello and then playing violin. Yeah, I actually included in lots of tracks, Mixing Scholar. And he says, "Can you see the importance of marketing now since you have released a single with and without promo?" Yes. I mean, honestly, I got about double the plays. Wait, let's we can just use Spotify for Artists. 0 people listening right now. Oh man, this is so frustrating. Some points this was like 21 or something, like 28. Now, audience. Music. Let's see where it is. Yeah, I mean, Baiji Dolphin was, if you look at the statistics from day 1, it had like almost exactly 200 plays the first day, and then was always hovering around 150, 190, 140. And the track right now, where I did not do any promotion, Little Blue Macaw, yeah, it's basically 2. Right now it's at 128 plays, so and it has come out yesterday. So to be honest, that's not like a massive difference. What? It all comes from Australia. One stream. What? Yeah, I think the data is still really... Okay, this one here is 2 plays right now. This is, I think, not yet updated from... I think in some regions, the tracks go online, like in Australia, for example, and New Zealand. They are online way before they are online in Germany, for example, or the US. So, yeah, but here, this is the live all-time stream meter, and I think it was at this point, at this time point, it was higher, at least. But I mean, I think most of the plays, there is still no data here. And most of the plays probably come from Release Radar. All of these 2 streams, I mean, like, this is still from Thursday, and it was officially released on Friday. Yeah, there will be new data, but I think it's like 50% of what the other track was doing with music promotion and marketing and stuff like that. And all that these streams come from the Release Radar, which is a Spotify algorithmic playlist that just puts this track I released into the Release Radar playlist of everybody who follows me on Spotify. And so you could argue the plays I'm getting there are really just from these 433 followers, which I've been working hard for. So yeah. So the difference is probably... It's not as big as I thought, but it's definitely there. And I'm also, right now I'm also running a marketing campaign. Just, it just started, just a small little campaign. Maybe I can show you the ad. Yeah, that's the one. It's really is very simple stuff. Well, that's pretty loud, but yeah, that's you get the idea. That's just a 15-second ad, which is currently running on Facebook and Instagram, but with just €5 a day. I'm just testing some stuff out, and then if it works, I will increase it to like 20 or €25 a day. Cal asks, how many more singles will you release for the EP? I think 2 more. I think 3 singles would actually be enough. 4 is maybe a little bit much, but you never know. I'm just trying things out. So yeah, 2 more singles after this one. And I'm really planning to do more marketing for the next one, because this was kind of a bad idea. I will still do some stuff on Instagram, and on I will keep on working on that Facebook and Instagram ad as well. So there will be some marketing stuff happening, but yeah, I didn't prepare this very well. Will Becoming Ocean be on this big playlist forever? Let's hope so. Honestly, I hope so. It has been on this playlist since, I don't know, last year November, so not a whole year yet, but a lot. And if you look at there's a great website called Chartmetric, and they can basically monitor all sorts of tracks and artists and playlists, and they also give you an idea of how long the tracks are on that playlist. And this huge playlist has, they frequently switch out tracks and change the playlist, but yeah, kind of this Becoming Ocean track has just survived all of it. Not sure why. It kind of works, I think, for them. It's not on the very top spot anymore, of course, but it has never been at the top spot. I think top was top 8. And it got lots of plays there, but yeah, it got lots of plays there, but that's really, yeah, I don't know. I'm really happy that it's still on there, obviously. But it's really just it's a gamble, this whole thing. Yeah, right now, for example, here I'm tracking different artists who I think are similar to me or who are interesting. And they get lots of data on, you know, lots of different stuff. And under playlists, yeah, you see that playlist here. And it's constantly growing. It's always growing, all the time. About 200, 100 to 200 followers a day. And wait, there was one graph where you could see how long each track has been on there. And for how long? Yeah, days in list. So now here are tracks with 15 days, 21 days, 204 days. So if I go to, let's see, mine is there for 232 days on that playlist. I'm in position 92, but you know, there are lots of new tracks here as well. So I don't know, 21 days, 70 days, 8 days. Yeah. And it somehow survived. But man, this sounds like crap. Honestly, I think the best thing we could do with this track here is just to end it on this chord, on this boom, and just delete everything else. Ah, this is the chord. Okay. Wait. Okay, let's try this one. Let's try this. We'll just have this being the last sound of the track. And we will mute everything else. Or maybe not everything, but almost everything else. These ones here for sure. Well, you know what? I'll save a new version of this, version 2, and we'll just do this. Because I think... Now, you could say it's pretty frustrating to have been watching this for 1.5 hours. And at the end of 1.5 hours, I'm just deleting everything we did. But I'm not deleting everything we did, because we tried lots of stuff. And this is... You know, you can also delete everything and still be really productive, because you know, we just tried it and it didn't work. And that's good. That's a good, you know, a good place as well. And it's productive. Okay, let's fade this out. Let's see if we can just mute this. Well, what do you think? Mixing Scholar asks, do you pitch this song or did any editor just pick it up? No, no. Honestly, the only, I think I pitched 10 songs by now to Spotify and only one got picked up by them. Yeah, but you know, it's really just a random gamble game. Sometimes it gets picked up, sometimes it doesn't. You never know. And I mean, Spotify gets like 60,000 tracks uploaded and sent to editors every day, and I think it's just like 100, 200 editors worldwide. So, now, what I'm thinking right now is this pad we just recorded might be working really well with... No, it doesn't. But maybe at the beginning? So yeah, they get lots and lots and lots of music every day. So if you're one of the lucky out of 60,000 tracks, you know, it's really a gamble. You just have to have the right track at the right time. So if they're looking for some electronic ambient stuff from lesser known artists for a playlist, and you just happen to have something that kind of works, yeah, you're lucky. And if not, Carl says, whoa, that's an interesting app. Yeah, I like it as well. I mean, there's a pro version which is crazy expensive, where you can see all sorts of data and lots of stuff, but yeah, I'm just using the basic version, which is enough for me. Cal says, hope you get on another track on a big playlist. I think it will happen, just never give up. Yeah, that's the spirit, honestly. I'm also pretty sure it will happen. Yeah, and I know this works. You know, just have to put out track after track after track, and obviously don't put out any trash and make it good, but I feel like if I'm working on it for quite some time, there's this baseline quality I can guarantee, and sometimes it's much better, sometimes it's okay. Yeah, but you know, I know that I can make music, I can make it okay, and yeah, that really helps to push through that depressing, not getting any big plays. Okay, well, I think honestly that's it. Well, it's another 2-minute track. Let's have a listen. Oh wait, first of all, we will switch off, or I will switch off the input from that camper amp, because right now it's kind of, whoop, console. The pedals are still doing some noise work. Alright, that's better. And I'll have to quit console again because it drains our bandwidth. Let's listen again. Yeah, I like this beginning. Well, just mute the percussion for a minute. Oh, I like it. I'll just make it a little bit quieter, because it really... Let's put it at -20. Lucy Waves, good morning. Good morning to you. Did you have a good night? Must be still pretty early right now. But it's a good time. Like, how did you say? Not the early bird catches the worm, but something with God and... I should have learned this. Mixing Scholar says, hi Lucy. Cal says, hey. It's nice how, you know, I love the atmosphere we have in our chat. It's just a really friendly space. It's a safe space. I love this. Okay, yeah, people, I think this is the track. We need a better name for it. Any ideas? Yeah, and Lucy, I basically spent 1.5 hours trying to find an ending or just some kind of middle part with percussion and drums, and it didn't really work, I feel. So a couple of minutes ago I deleted everything and now the track ends after 2 minutes. Which is fine. I mean, I'd rather have a track that is 2 minutes long than a track that is 10 minutes long and, you know, bores me after 2, so. Yeah, I think that's it. Mixing Scholar says, yeah, I was listening to a yoga playlist and I would click on artists. The track on the playlist has over 1 million streams, but their other stuff has less than 1,000. Yeah, I mean, that's just the way it is, right? I mean, there have been one-hit wonders since the days of recording, music recording, right? Yeah, no, but I feel like and maybe that's, I'm just thinking, there were several thoughts crossing my mind right now. I'm thinking, first of all, I want to believe. Oh, wait, why is the stream dying right now? What's happening there? First of all, I want to believe that this is possible, and I'm thinking, if I just release enough... Okay, I think this track is done. We'll not bounce it yet, because we have to do some mixing. But yeah, I think this track is done. Yeah, I want to believe that this works, and I think... I mean, it's that's the one thing, and yes, there are people who release, have lots of tracks with less than 1,000 plays, and one track is like has millions of plays. But I don't believe that if you put out good music constantly, and by good music I mean good, not like exceptionally good, but I mean for judging from your standpoint, right? Because if you're just putting out exceptionally good music, you won't put out anything at all, I think. At least I would not be. So if you're putting out like, I don't know, 10 tracks every year, maybe a little less, and one EP or 2 or maybe 3, there is a high chance that this will find an audience, and yeah. And it's really just hard to stay motivated, I think. But that's really the real challenge, to stay motivated and to keep on going. Yeah, but I still believe that this is possible. Because I feel like, I mean, my entire life I've been given lots of positive reinforcement for making music, and for, you know, people telling me, hey, that's nice, that's beautiful, and that really helps me, you know, keep on going, because I kind of know that I can do it. So I don't know. But yeah, maybe I won't. You know, maybe I will be releasing 200 more tracks and that's it. I don't know. And you never do, but you know, in the end, at the very core, I'm not doing this for plays. I am a little bit, because I want some positive, you know, affirmation, and I need that in a way. But in the end, I'm really just doing this because I really want to make music. And getting some positive feedback, and also in a sense that this is a sustainable career path, is important. But yeah, at the very, very core, I'm just, you know, making music because it's so much, not just fun. It's not just fun. It's really a vital core to my life. Mixing Scholar says, how to translate the success of one track to spill over to the other tracks. Well, one thing that kind of works, or in a way worked for me, was Spotify gives you some features like here in your bio you can link other tracks, which I haven't done yet. I mean, I have with Budgie Dolphin. So if you click on read my bio because you like the one track on that big playlist, you can go there. Then also you have the opportunity to have an artist pick here. So if people go to your profile, you can also put a track you want to support here. And this kind of works. I think this is also one of the reasons why this track is getting some decent, not decent, but at least some plays. Then, I mean, that's pretty much it, right? I think that's it. Of course, you can play concerts, and you should, I think. Yeah, and another thing I did was create this playlist here. This is called Contemporary Classical. I featured this on my profile here as well as my artist pick. And right now it has like 376 followers, which is okay. And there are 2 tracks of mine I put on there. So, and as you see here, discovered on, this is pretty high up there, right? It's the 3rd biggest playlist I'm on and people discover me on. So, you know, just creating your own playlist. And I didn't really market this playlist at all, you know, I just made, I mean, it's, I see why this is a little bit special because, you know, I've spent tens and like almost 15, 20 years finding all these artists here and all these pieces. And I think there are many contemporary classical playlists which just have like Niels Frahm on them and Max Richter. So this is a little bit special in the choice of tracks, and maybe that's the reason why it's growing. But you know, if you have a taste in music, if you like music, just create several playlists. And I have more playlists, but none of these other playlists even get close to what this playlist got. So I think this is also a way of, you know, if you feature this in your profile, your own playlist in your artist's pick, this is also a way to have the people clicking on your profile because they like the track in that playlist, to keep them engaged with your content. Cal writes, "Oh, Lucy redacted a message." That's alright, I know that feeling. Cal says, "Did you use SubmitHub this time?" No, I didn't. Again, I was really, you know, I don't know, not lazy, but I was just doing different things, and I didn't market that single at all. And at some point, it was like, oh my god, it's coming out tomorrow. you know that feeling, and I don't know. Then I just didn't do anything. Yeah, I should have. I'm still thinking about doing this now because I don't feel like it's. I mean, of course, for Spotify, it's important because they look at the first 24 hours, the first week of that track release and how it does, deciding if they push this out to other playlists as well. But yeah, I feel like you can also promote a track that has been out for quite some time and still be successful with that. So maybe I will do this later. Lucy Wave says, it's 6:40. I was going to join you from the start, but my date last night went until 2. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds much better than this live stream here. That's good. That's good for you. Nixon Scholar says, you give the best answers. Really thoughtful, thanks. Oh, really? Thank you. Thank you. It's, you also ask the best questions. No, but seriously, thank you. Lucy Wave says, my rule to know when the track is done: if you add something, it gets worse. If you remove something, it also makes it worse. Yeah, I think we're exactly at this point. And sometimes, you know, I'm a little bit afraid that I'm not able to write anything that is longer than 2 minutes. And there's some truth to that. But, I mean, of course, I am able to do that. It's just like, yeah, I don't know. What we could have done is just have another, like this one goes A, B, A, C, A, So we could have done another D part, A, B, A, C, A, D, A, and so on. So it's one of the simplest forms you can have, basically. Let's bounce this. Yeah, but I felt like, I don't know, that became too, what's durchschaubar? Wait, I have to look up another word. Too transparent? Yeah, maybe something like that. So, yeah, I think, and there's nothing wrong with having a track that is 2 minutes long, right? But I feel like on the next stream we will have to work on a track that is not in C minor and not in a 6/8 rhythm, because, well, that's loud. I feel like this is the second one, and the first one is also in C minor. And it's kind of similar, right? Oh, it sounds really different. And I kind of like this more. And it's also 2 minutes and 35 seconds long, so yeah, we're building lots of 2-minute tracks. In C minor, in 6/8. We need to change something. Yeah, but hey, this is done. We just need a better name for this. I don't want to name the tracks first one, version 6, and the second one, version 2. These are highly uncreative names. We need new ones. If you have any, yeah, I bounced it. I just bounced it. I did it. And I mean, the sound is good, right? I was thinking if we should dial down the sidechain a little bit, but then again, I kind of get used to it, and I kind of like it. So I think it's fine. Yeah. Boys and girls, I think this is done. Okay, we have 12 minutes left on this stream. Mixing Scholar says, Felix, 15 minutes left, finish the track. We did 12 minutes early. Yeah, you know, and so the next thing we will do is go back to our beautiful collection of improvisations, which we have done, honestly, for 3 months we've been improvising. So there's a huge collection of improvisations we can go to and just to, you know, take the best ideas here and there and just make a new track out of this. And this is something we will do until October, I think, or November. I think until the end of November we will be doing that. Then this EP is finished, and in November we will start planning the marketing campaign. The thing is, in November I will also be in a theater production in Vienna, and this will be a very big production, so I won't have any time to do any streams then. Which will suck, but I mean, the production will be great. I love that. It will be awesome, but yeah. But you know, that's kind of my plan for this year, to have this EP finished until the end of November. Ah, you remember this idea? That is the improvisation from the 16th of June. And that's something I chose not to do, like go 1 octave up, because it's kind of very cheesy. That minor 7th chord, I don't know. I kind of like this pad here though. Also with this little tick. Well, let's see. Maybe it needs this, maybe it doesn't. Well, you know what? Why not try this? Let's go back. Lucy Wave says there's a really interesting podcast called Switched on Pop, an episode about how streaming is changing music, where they say songs are getting shorter because one play counts if people listen to 70% plus. Well, so having 2-minute tracks is not a bad idea then. Yeah, well, you know, I think this is something that's in the back of the head of many, many people who write music and who make music right now, but I think it shouldn't be. And then again, it has always, you know, have always been these constraints for creativity, meaning you have to eat something and you have to pay your rent. So even Stravinsky had to, you know, there were constraints with this stuff he could do. So you always have that, but you know what I just wanted to do was something I did at the very beginning of creating this track, because what I just imported here, this thing is already there. So okay, we did everything right. Yeah, so I think there's always this limitation or this outer influences on your creative process, but I think it's a good idea to just actively try to not think about that while writing music. But yeah, of course, I mean, and on Spotify it's like if people listen to your track for more than 30 seconds, it counts as a play. And if you have 1,000 plays, you get like 3 to 4 euros. So I don't know, but I'm not doing this in the end. I mean, I'm getting like 90 euros a month currently from that one big playlist. But that's not like, you know, that's not the reason I'm making music. You know, if I wanted to make money, I would never for the life of me make music. That's the worst thing you could do possibly if you want to make money. So yeah. Mixing Scholar says this is track about a specific animal like the others. No, this one here is really this is for the new piano EP. So yeah, it's more about just electronics and piano. I mean, I like this here as well. So it's just the concept, the story behind this is I wanted to make a track with piano and electronics. Maybe that's a little bit boring. What's this? Lucy Waves says, my title suggestion for the song, Too Early for South America. Okay, you know what? Let's call it this way. Early for... Isn't it Latin America? But okay, I will just go with Latin America because one girl from Mexico was pretty offended when I said, not offended, but like, hey, it's Latin America, it's not South America. Oh, I like this. Oh man, it's so weird, right? I don't even know what I did there. I think I was playing with the mood. Yeah. Oh, this was on stream. This was on stream. Of course it was on stream. But this was the stream where I was playing with the mood. Oh, and the internet connection is really bad right now. Oh yeah. This is definitely something I like that. Hey, Tim Heinrich Deutsch. Hello, Felix. Hello, Tim. How are you? On this beautiful Saturday morning. Almost noon. If you're living anywhere in Germany, you might be sweating right now because it's really, really hot. Mixing Scholar says, whoa, some Radiohead vibes there. Yes, I'm thinking that as well. But then again, this chord progression, there's a very specific chord progression. Spinning plates. It's a little bit like spinning plates, but that chord progression is, if you listen to, there's a track by the Beatles, Because the World is Round, and there's the exact same chord progression with almost the same melody as well. So I'm pretty sure the Beatles were the original, and probably also they stole it from somewhere. And then Radiohead took that. And after seeing how Radiohead stole that, I was pretty okay with just, doing that from time to time. Tim Heinrich writes, thank you for the pedalboard video. I will buy 4 of them. What? Yeah, first of all, you're welcome, Tim. I really love the fact that you watched this, that anybody watched this, and you got something out of this, and, whoa, 4 pedals of them. Well, would you... Now I would like to know which of them you would like to buy, to get. Because, I mean, obviously I would say all of them are really pedals everybody needs. But stuff like the Blooper and the Mood are really expensive as well, so... Mixing Scholar says, hi Tim. Yeah, let's give a round of hello Tim. And I think I think actually 14-bit MIDI was the only one in chat at that point. And we were kind of messing around here. Oh man, I need to play more with the Mood. That's interesting here. I like this. And of course, I mean, imagine mixing this with the actual piano sound and just, this is interesting. This is definitely interesting. Oh, and at the end of that, I was just messing around with my with the Rev 2. At the end of that video, there was just a small snippet I created to just showcase what the immerse reverb can do. And this is something that really stuck with me, wait, and I kind of really like the idea, although it was really simple. It was really, really simple. Let's go to YouTube. And this is something we could watch the live stream right now. Live on this live stream. We're going deep. No, wait, seriously. Where is it? YouTube Studio. Wait, where is it? Videos. And at the end of that thing, wait, let me go here, maybe. Was it here? I think it was at the very end. And I really liked that. And beautiful reverb sound. You can also change the... Wait. First of all, Andy Oathling. Yeah. So if I record something... Stop talking! Here, that's something I will do differently. So if we have this sequence here playing and engage the reverb, I just really liked this little sequence, and I had this playing in the back of my mind all the time, and I'm thinking maybe that's also just a tiny little track on there. Tim writes, I am starting with a modular system and your pedals will be a great addition. Oh, that's good. But I still need to know which pedals, Tim. You have to tell... No, you don't have to tell me, obviously. Mixing Scholar says, wow, your pedal video is doing well. Nearly 1,200 views. Yeah, I was really surprised with that. And most of them came from Reddit. There's actually a really funny thing happening on Reddit. Because, I mean, it was a little bit... a little bit clickbaity what I posted there.
Hello and welcome to In-Depth.
No! Go away. I actually had to laugh when I saw this. So I'm pretty sure you know the synthesizer subreddit. In case you don't know, there's an awesome synthesizer subreddit on Reddit. Wait, let me go there. Wait, where is it? Where is it? At S probably, right? Synthesizers. And yeah, I posted just a quick image there of the pedal board. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, there. Instead of showing you my synth, here's the pedal board I used to create some beautiful ambient sounds with my synth. Video with sound examples in the comments. So I just posted this picture here and some sound examples and the link to the video in the description. And then I don't know if you know the subreddit. I'm also following that. I was really surprised to see that because it's kind of, I mean, yeah, I like this subreddit a lot. There's a subreddit called Synthesizer Cycle Jerk. Wait, where is it? Here. And they are basically, it's a little bit bitter, frustrated, but it's really funny. Okay, and here I'm again here. What I thought was really funny was where is it? Where is it? Did they delete it? Oh, that's sad. There was basically a version, a post here mocking my post, which was kind of funny. It was just somebody with his hands. No, it's not that one. Okay. Apparently it's not there anymore. Yeah, well, so they must have deleted it. Or he or she, whoever. Oh, Tim Heinrich says, Blooper, Mood, Drive, and Darkstar. Whoa, Blooper and Mood and the Darkstar. Yeah, honestly, the good choice. Good choice. I would still suggest the Instant Lo-Fi Junkie because this is also, it just compresses everything and makes it even more lo-fi, and it's a really good addition for the loop, for the Mood, I think, and for the Darkstar as well. But yeah, that's a good combination, Tim. I'm really happy that you got something out of this video. Yeah, but people, that's a little bit sad. There are like 6 people watching right now. Oh, wait. You can actually hear me being bitten by my daughter in this recording. Just playing this, and then I'm... It was just, sometimes I sit here in the studio with my daughter and we're just playing on the synth and just fiddling around, and I was just fiddling around playing this here. And I kind of liked this, both the loop in the background and that chord progression. And I wanted to record this, but she wouldn't let me. And when she doesn't like something, she bites and says, "No, give me all your attention." I'm saying, "No, that hurts, please stop." Okay. Interesting. Okay, yeah, but okay, I'm still, and more people joining in. I'm so sorry, people. I have to stop the stream right now. But on next Tuesday, the 11th, August 11th, Tuesday at 15 p.m. Central European Time, I will be streaming again, and then we will start a new track, a third track for that piano EP. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a nice intro. It's from the 17th of June. So in case you're new, I usually for the first 20 minutes of each stream, I've been improvising for the last 3 months, for about 20 minutes again, and I recorded everything and, cut out the best parts of it. I really like this. I mean, this is very reverby. This would have to be re-recorded. I mean, this one is not so... I think at the end I was building this huge waterfall of ascending. Again, it's in C minor, I think. Whoa, and it's lagging again, the stream, so sorry. On Monday, on next Tuesday, by the way, next Tuesday, 11th of August, will be the next stream at 15 p.m. Central European Time. And then we will, basically go through these improvisations and look at if there's anything, and there's a lot of good ideas. What the is happening here? The stream is dying. Anyway, then we'll go through all the improvisations here and start a new track from one idea. This one is really good. I think that it has lots of potential. Especially this beginning is really good. Okay, yeah, you see there's lots of interesting material here. This alone, this is from June. We have one improvisation from May, one from June, and one from July. So there's lots and lots of good material, I think, we could start a track of. I think I improvised too much, but it was just so much fun. Because also improvising, when you're improvising, it feels like you're writing something, although you're not. And sometimes you are, but, it's like a low-effort composition technique. And then actually taking these ideas and developing them is a whole nother ballgame. It's really much more, much harder. Anyway, Tim Heinrich writes, Instant Lo-Fi Junkie, yes, I love the compressed sound. Yes, me too. Cal says, see you next time. Lucy Wave says, have a great weekend, everyone. Tim Heinrich says, see you soon. Yeah, people, see you on Tuesday. So next Tuesday, 11th of August 11th, at 15 p.m. Central European Time. Love to see you there. See you soon.